Welcome back out to Superstition Mountain. We're talking Masters this week though, and we're going to be talking specifically today about green reading and big sloping putts, something you would see at Augusta National, right? Some of the craziest greens they face all year.
Yeah, you don't see many flat putts there, nothing straight.
Not many.
And they're fast.
Very fast, probably the fastest on tour that year. So Milo, we got your ball here. We're going to be putting down to this cup here.
Okay.
So walk us through your process and when it starts as well.
So my process for this putt doesn't start when I get to the green. It starts as I'm walking in. So as I'm walking into the green, depending on the angle I'm walking in at, I'm watching to see what my ball did when it landed. And I'm looking for slopes and looking for just basic drainage. Where's the water running off this hole?
Are you looking for Rays Creek or?
Maybe. If I'm at Augusta, I am. So everything breaks to Rays Creek, right?
That's what they say.
So that must be the low point on the golf course.
Yeah.
So you're just basically looking for low points where the water's going to flow, because the ball's going to want to go where the water goes.
Yeah. No, I think that's such an important concept is start your green reading process. It saves time too, but start it as you're walking up to the green. And
a lot of times your best read is the first one that you see as you're walking in my experience.
Yeah. Sometimes
I'll see it as I'm walking in and I know exactly, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, this putt looks like it breaks about that much.
Yep.
But if I walk around and analyze it, I might change my mind.
Right.
But usually that first instinct was probably pretty close.
Yep.
So on a putt like this one, another thing, I like to look at it from the low side.
Yep.
So I'll walk in here and I'll take a picture of it in my mind and just look at kind of where I need to arch it. And then if I was in a tournament, I'd look at it from this side as well. And I'm going to get a picture of where that ball is going to come into the hole from. So that ball is going to be coming out in here and it's going to come into the hole this way.
Yep.
Fairly sideways.
Now one thing I also do is I kind of walk the whole putt, unless it's pretty flat, but this one obviously isn't. I might actually walk the high side just to visualize it. Okay, here's my ball, it's tracing here. It's going to be coming in, let's say 3-4 o'clock here on this cup.
So you just walk a circle around it?
Yeah, and one of the guys that's done probably the best putting wise at Augusta is Jordan Spieth, and he talks about this as sort of walking the high line and visualizing it falling in. So he can really feel how much break it is.
Yeah, and so on fast greens like that, I'm always looking for what's the highest line I could possibly take.
So kind of the apex, you want to find where that apex is, right?
Yeah, because I'm looking to make that ball go into the hole slow and use as much break as I can.
Yeah.
I don't want this putt to be, I don't want to take break out of it and make it take a beeline to the hole. Because if I happen to do that and I miss,
goodbye.
I might be pitching back from somewhere.
So you really want to just see it dying in.
I want to see it dying in, perfect speed.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see how I can do on this one. So I'm seeing this putt going out in here and running kind of through this and this way.
So you're kind of seeing the apex like up in here maybe?
Yep. So let's see, I'm going to try to hit it. And so I see every putt kind of straight. So if I draw a straight line kind of through that, it's actually slightly outside of that apex point. My straight line point is kind of, I'm going to hit it straight at that.
Let's see how we did here.
Yeah, I said, nobody's going to control me but my bear.
Pretty good. The greens are maybe a touch on the slower side than Augusta, but
they're not as fast as they normally are.
That was pretty good.
My read was good.
Yep.
My speed was not so good.
I think our line in this old cup was about right.
Yeah, so we're hitting on that line. I just need to give it a little bit more speed to get it there. Come on now, do it. Oh, you little dog. Pretty good putt though.
Pretty good roll.
I would not cry if I rolled that ball over there to that with that much break.
Yep. All right, well, let's take a look at left or righters and see if anything changes with that as well.
Okay. Okay. So now we've got a little left to right putt. It's actually a fairly large left to right putt. It's about, what, a 17-footer? But it's probably going to break 4 feet.
Yeah, at least a few, yeah.
So when the greens are fast, this putt breaks a lot, like 8 feet.
Yeah. So where would you see this ball going in?
I see it going in like right through here.
Yeah.
But I see it apexing, like I need to hit it almost through this old hole.
Yeah.
What I see.
Kind of coming in at 8 o'clock and going through here about.
Yeah, so let's see how that read is. I'm going to just try to hit it right there. I hit it a hair firm. Actually, I didn't hit it a hair firm. The greens are just a hair slow.
Might be like right here, but that was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a good putt. So you can really see that putt snapped late.
But it was good speed to allow it to die in.
Yeah. I crushed it.
That's what you get at Augusta if you hit one a little firm.
That wouldn't have been very good. I crushed that putt. Break, you dog.
So that's one of the hardest things I would say with these big breaking putts is matching the speed in the line.
Well, that's basically the key. They're very difficult to make because I could make it on a ton of different lines as long as I match speed, right?
Right.
So there's a lot of ways to make it. So on these putts, I'm always trying to see the most.
Yeah.
How big a break can I play and how slow can I hit it and get it to go in?
Yep.
Now, this green is Bermuda. It's not that fast currently, so it's not scary. But if this was like it was a month ago when this thing was still dormant and fast, you'd have to just tickle that putt.
Yeah, these greens were like 4 feet faster like a month ago.
Yeah, they were like 13. They were like Augusta.
They were Augusta.
But now this thing's only rolling like 10, so now it's not scary anymore. So I can take a little more of a direct line, and it doesn't break as much as I keep seeing. I see that thing going a lot more to the right, and
yeah.
I need to go.
Those last two are about good speed. I'll put you a little inside the cup this time. You went even lower. You're going dead line. Oh.
I figured it out. It's a lot lower because they're not fast.
Yeah.
So greens that are faster also break a lot more. It's because gravity gets to act on that ball a lot longer because the thing rolls forever.
Well, we saw on the right to left one how much it really, but it was downhill.
That was downhill, so it was a lot faster putt.
Yeah. This doesn't really get downhill until maybe the last foot.
Until it turns and starts going down.
Right. So.
But generally, I see most people miss the left to right putts to the right.
Yeah.
Most righties, at least, because it's hard to play the ball far enough out to the left for some reason when you're right-handed, and some of it could be the way that we're set up. The slope kind of pulls us down.
Yeah. It's a problem I see a lot, and I've struggled with it too. One thing I sometimes feel is, you've probably heard you can have a little more weight in your left side. I also feel like I get my weight kind of in the heels, just so I get my body and the putter head essentially on a level lie. I'm no longer on this sloped lie. Mm-hmm. And that just helps me feel like now I'm just putting on a level lie, right? Yeah, so sometimes that can help me too if I'm on a really severe slope, so I'm not like, falling down the hill getting on my toes. So.
For sure. But putting at Augusta is going to be a lot of fun to watch, and it's going to make all the difference. The person that wins this week will probably putt really well.
They usually do.
It's hard to find a guy who wins who doesn't pretty much make everything.
At good lag speed, dying it in.
Very rarely three-putting, and they make the ones that they're supposed to make, and don't screw up any of the other ones.
Yep. Awesome. Well, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified when a new video is up. Check out the website, milolinesgolf.com, and enjoy the Masters this week. We'll put a green jacket on somebody. We'll have to wait and see who it is.